Hello everyone, this is Sheila back with another, well it's actually someone else's tutorial that I have pinched. This was what I found on Kate's The Last Homely House. I think that's what her channel's called. And it's shown how to do a very slack cast off, a stretchy cast off I would say. So I'm going to show, because I showed it on my other channel and Sheila's Just Knitting and Other Stuffs, and a lot of people have asked me to show how it was done. So I will show you now. This is a cast off edge, and you just start as normal. You knit your first stitch and then bring your wool forward in front of the needle, knit the next stitch, and then you take that stitch that you made and you take it over the needle like you do with a normal cast off, and then take the stitch that you knitted, that one over, and then you put the wool forward in front of the needle again, knit the next stitch, take that stitch that you made over the first stitch, and then the stitch you knit over the first stitch. Bring the wool forward again. So that's making one and knitting one. Casting the make one off and the knit one off. Wool forward, knit one, cast off the first stitch and the second stitch. Wool forward, knit one, cast off the first stitch and the second stitch. Wool forward, knit one, first stitch, second stitch, wool forward, knit one, the first stitch, the second stitch, wool forward, knit one, cast off the first stitch, the second stitch, and I will just keep on doing that across the row. As you can see, that way I've cast that bit off there, how stretchy it is. And I will meet you at the end of that row. And it's wool forward, knit one, cast off two, wool forward, knit one, cast off two, wool forward, knit one, cast off two, and there you have a nice stretchy cast off. And I have done a little bit just to show you. This is if you're doing a rib, a neck. You've done the rib, and then you knit 3 rows of stocking stitch, and then you do that same cast off, and that's how you get the neck on a sweater like that with a roll down part, because it's a very stretchy. It's one of the best cast off stitches I think I've ever seen. and that's thanks to Kate on the last homely house. I will put a link to Kate's video in the description box for anyone that wants to check hers out as well. And it is near the very end of her video, because it is quite a long video. She's shown you a lot of things on that video, but this is near the end where she was doing a sweater. So I would put, like I said, I would put a link in, but this will also be in my other channel, Sheila's Just Knitting. But I decided to do a separate tutorial for it as well, so anyone that just wants to see the stitch instead of having to go through everything else on the video to find it. So if you like that, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll show you any other good ideas when I come across them. So bye for now.